All right, let's see. Let's see. If this is working. Okay. Well, I think it's actually working. I'm just checking for this second live session today. By the way, I forgot to mention last time that, well, I'm not sure if I forgot to mention, but actually every Tuesday I will be doing a live session at 7 p.m. here in Spain. I don't know, depending on where you are watching this live. But yeah, I will be streaming every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Okay. So today I thought about what to do, and I decided that I will go with this concept. I liked it. I think it's AI, but it will do the work. I mean, I'm not. This is just practice. So I will be blocking the body today, and also just let me tell you that I finished the orc, the orc head, the orc bust that I started last Tuesday. I finished it and I made my first render ever. Well, it's not that good, but well, it's something. So I will be sharing the video uh, about finishing the orc head. I think on I'm not sure whether I will share it on Thursday or before, but um, every Thursday I release a video, so just check it out. And let's see. So today we are going to block the body for this Dragon Boy, and you can see that I enabled the screen keys mouse here. Here you can see which buttons or which keys I press, so that way you can follow along with me. This is not a tutorial, by the way. This is just practice for me, and just sharing the time with you. So if you are here watching and you want to say hello, you want to say something, I think I can check the chat right here. So if everything is working, I should be able to actually check your messages. Probably there's no one there, but I will start anyways. So let's see. As usual, I will start by creating a mesh. And as I told you, I love to start by using a round cube. So this is the most preferred polygon or shape or mesh that I use. So I will start by blocking all the shapes. So to do that, let's just put everything in place before we start. So I'm moving the thing with G and pressing Z for the axis. Okay. And this will be the head. This will be the head. By the way, I hope you've been practicing lately. I did. Oh, I forgot to enable the symmetry. Okay. So as I was telling you, I've been practicing this week. I've been doing some exercises on blocking, also human proportions, and finishing the orc. So that way I can, well, I'm trying to practice every day on a daily basis. Also found a really cool channel, YouTube channel here in Spain. It's a Spanish guy, and I bought his course on Blender, and it really looks amazing. I didn't start it yet, but after these practice, I will start working on the first lesson, because I really need to learn on how to add textures and color, because I finished the orc and I tried to paint it with vertex paint here in Blender. It's not ideal, it's not the best way, but I really don't know how to do it otherwise, so I just made the best I could. I found some tutorials for the lighting and the render, but still I need to learn how it works. So I will start this guy's course. By the way, his channel is called, just in case you want to check, it's in Spanish. Okay, it's in Spanish, and but he is so clear, so crisp, and really enjoyable. He's a really fun guy, so I really love his content. As per I can see, is a pretty new channel. So I love that I can start my journey actually following up his work. Okay, I'm not going to take too much here with the head, because later on when I add more parts of the blocking, I will be able to, you know, add more details and to work on that. Okay, so again, let's go to object mode. Remember, if you want to change the menus, you need to press Control Tab. That's the short key, and you will have all these modes available to choose from. And just going here to sculpt mode, you want to move and start sculpting or modeling. But if you press Control Tab again, you can go to object mode. You can also do it here, by the way. Here you can choose. Okay, let's put the reference. I'm using PureRef here. It's a free app that you can download. It's really useful because it stands here in the front of everything, so you can just click and drag your images here, and very easy to use. Okay, so Shift A to bring up a mesh, and again I'm going to bring a round cube. S for scale, Z for the axis, G to move, and Z again to move it right here up to the head. S to scale, G and Z to move just here. And now Control Tab, and I go again to the menus and start. Remember what I told you about the scale? That's because I've been moving the object on the object mode. So I need to apply the scale. So Control A in the object mode, Control A, and you apply scale. So that way you can sculpt without any problem. And I go to symmetry and I press it down and I start blocking the neck. I'm going to bring G and axis Y so I can move it only here on the Y axis. Oops, no. I'm changing the object here. With Alt Q, I change from one object to another. So I can actually jump from one to another. He has a bigger head. I made a very small head. The shape here on the back of the head is larger. I mean, oh, someone is throwing. I have the window open because it's really hot here, and someone is throwing bottles to the container. So probably you can listen to the party. Okay. I also want to say something. If you're Spanish or you want to ask something, I mean, if you watch the live session and you want to ask something, do it in Spanish. I mean, you don't have to do it in English. I will try to reply in both languages if I can. Okay. We have the heat wave here in Spain, and it's so hot. It's actually hell. And again, I cannot turn on the fan because of the noise. Okay, let's see. Object mode again, and I bring another mesh, Shift A, and I bring another round cube. I know it. I'm so obsessed with the round cube. I don't know why. Probably with time I will be developing a new workflow and using other meshes, but okay. So scale that I'm going to add the horn. You can make it in many ways, but I will do it very simple. R to rotate, G to move it. I forgot to apply the scale. Just let me go to object mode and Control A and apply scale. And I'm also not sure about if I can see the chat from here, I don't know. If you're around, just drop me some lines just to see if the chat is working. I know it looks extremely awful, but just trust the process. I always say at the end it will look better. You know that I'm here just for learning purposes, so this is a way of forcing myself into sculpting every day in Blender. You know, I think I already mentioned that I'm a traditional sculptor, and I work making art dolls and art toys, mostly art dolls, collection art dolls. And you know, I've been working as a traditional sculptor for many years. Well, I will tell you something. I originally, again, object mode. I think I'm jumping from one theme to another. I think I didn't tell you the name of the channel. I think it's, what's the name? It's yeah, it's 3D glasses. 3 TRESD glasses. That's name of the channel of from this guy, which is absolutely genius. Oops, forgot. Symmetry. Okay. So for this dragon, I will be blocking each part of the body separately. Okay. So now I'm going to I'm going to work with the chest. And later on, when I have everything, I can adjust and scale before joining everything together. So let's start with the general shape. Let's do something. Scale. I'm going to add modifier here. In this tool, you can add modifiers and generate, and I will generate a mirror. So I have another horn here and symmetry. This is just for you know, visualizing the whole thing. I think this should be wider. At this stage, you need to focus only on the general shapes, okay? Do not go, never ever go at this stage with detail. Stay simple. Okay. I don't know if I should, maybe I will simply copy and duplicate this object. So Shift D and I duplicate it. I press the pen, the right button, I think. So I cancel the movement and I press G to move and Z to move it just on the Z axis. I'm not sure whether, because I set up the tablet's pencil to work as the right button, the right mouse, the mouse right button. Okay, this will be the belly. Still, I think that his head is bigger. It is actually a kid. I mean, it's like or to me, it seems like a kid. So it has like an infant proportions, you know. All right, so let's duplicate this object as well. Right button to cancel the movement, G to move, and Z to move it right here. Sculpt mode, and I can. These are the hips. Big butt. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I don't want to make him muscular. I mean, like with muscular, like very muscle, with a lot of muscles. So I will be. Let's see. You can always adjust the proportions later. No problem on that. Let's see. All right. Next time I will try to add a little window here so you can see me. I guess it's less boring than listening to me. But since not many people is aware that I'm going live, so there's no reason to add more fancy streaming. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's bring another round cube. I mean, you can use whatever mesh you feel comfortable with. I just like to use He has the legs like a little wide open, like a triangle like this, and I like it that. I don't know if I will be able, or I should try to finally make this model like in low poly or something like that, trying to learn how to do red topology and all the stuff. Probably, I don't know. It really scares me, the red topology thing. No, okay. It really scares me, freaks me out. I find it like very intimidating. Like, oh, I forgot something. And to bring the panel, I forgot the view, and I'm going to let's see, now better. And to hide the panel, and this is really something, by the way. To work while and to actually speak meanwhile, is a thing. And I want to stay like without talking too much, because that is too boring. Usually I play some music. I mean, I put some music. I like to listen to Dungeons and Dragons ambience music or soundtracks from the movies, especially from fantasy movies or epic movies. And that way I get into the mood. But in terms of, you know, copyright, I cannot do it while streaming. Okay, let me do something. Let me rotate this a little bit. I think he has like a little S here on the shape on his back. Okay. Now the head, let's tilt it a little bit. Yep. All right. make some space for the shoulders. Okay, though I think that he has his shoulders are a little narrow, so shouldn't have like a very muscular shoulders or anything like that. Let's duplicate this object and cancel the movement with the right button and G that, and scale it a little bit. G and the X axis, sculpt mode. Remember, this is just the blocking. We are not adding any detail yet. This is too thick. Okay, in order to make the character that like actually how's the word? I forgot the word. Balanced. You need to check out the vertical line. You know, the alignment of the character, like the head with the feet. Let me add the tail. Let's see, scale. Let me add our beloved round cube. Okay, so S and Y to scale it. Rotate. Okay, maybe a little shorter. Yes. Oops. Z. No. G. Z. That way. Oh, the scale. Control A. So we apply the scale and the symmetry. Okay, so let's just start. So it's wider here and narrower on the tip. Like it comes from the okay. Let's rotate these two Mm-hmm. Oh, the legs are too thick. Too thick. He didn't skip the leg day. No, because you know here he has the pants and everything, so the legs shouldn't be that thick. First, I'm going to block the full shape without clothing, and then I'll start thinking on the clothes. Okay, let's see. Mm-mm. Okay. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing here. How can I? So, Marco Aurelio Fernández. Sí, estoy haciendo una nueva transmisión. Muchas gracias por estar por aquí. Y estoy haciendo un dragón, a ver qué tal se da. I'm still really, really new into this streaming thing, and it drives me crazy. I'm getting crazy with all the stuff because I push or I press something and it just disappears, and I don't know. Still a lot to learn, but you know that is all practice. All right, let's see. Should we go into the arms thing? Yeah. Again, as that, S, and we move it. And let's apply the scale. Rotate. Muchas gracias, Marco. A ver qué tal se va dando. Poco a poco. Al final esto es para aprender y ir haciendo hábitos, ¿sabes? Intentar obligarme. Son muchos años de trabajar en tradicional, escultura tradicional, y bueno, cuesta un poco adaptarse. Y yo que soy un completo cromañón en esto, yo y la tecnología hemos sido siempre enemigos acérrimos. So as you can see here, the arm goes right here to the middle of the belly. Okay. Too thick, but anyways. Let's copy these and duplicate it, and oops. Pues mira, estudié. A ver, yo tengo 45 años, ¿vale? O sea, ya soy tullidito. Estudié animación de dibujos animados. Cuando tenía 18 años fui a una escuela privada. Hice pues 4 años de animación de dibujos animados. O sea, es decir, dibujado, ¿vale? Como se hacía tradicionalmente. Y, y después siempre me gustó mucho el stop motion, el hacer los muñecos para stop motion y las pelis de stop motion. Y así me metí un poco a esculpir, porque realmente me gustaba mucho más que dibujar. Y bueno, pues por cuestiones de la vida no seguí por ese camino y dejé de hacer arte durante muchos años. Estuve muchos años sin hacer nada de arte y ya me metí en un trabajo de oficina. Hasta que, bueno, después la vida me volvió a llevar por los vericuetos de dedicarme al arte. Y ya volví a ponerme a esculpir y demás. Y realmente es lo que siempre más me ha gustado. El, el modelar y esculpir pues con arcilla o con todo tipo de materiales. Esto del 3D pues me pilla un poco, claro, ahora con esta edad, el 3D y las tecnologías y lo digital, pues me pilla un poco así descolocado. Porque mis hijos sí que lo... No, no. Al contrario, que es como estamos prácticamente solos, Marco, así que te lo agradezco un montón. Porque, claro, aquí hablar yo solo, pues se hace un poco raro. Por lo menos a mí. Se me hace muy raro esto de estar hablando. Así que como tengo el chat aquí al lado, y veo si me escribís, pues te lo agradezco mucho. Okay, so let's just add a little bit of the shoulder. I was saying that originally I studied 2D animation, um, drawing and 2D animation when I was younger. Well, younger. I'm 45 years old right now, so I'm a little, you know, a little old. And now I'm getting into the digital world and 3D and new technologies and all that stuff. But I originally studied 2D animation, cartoon animation, and later on I studied I started when I was 18, and then I studied for 4 years, and meanwhile, while I was studying, I found out that what really loved to do was to sculpt. So I started sculpting traditional, like with clay, all these materials. Well, all kind of materials. S X X. I mean X axis. Maybe what I'm doing is very silly. I mean, maybe this is not the way. Like putting all these blobs to make the blocking. Probably there are much better ways to do it, but for me it works, at least for now. S scale. Okay. I always move the objects on the object mode, and probably I should be doing it on the edit mode, so the scale does not change. I think it doesn't change, but I'm not sure about that. Let's add a little bit of a shape for the hand. Later, I will add the okay, just checking here the concept. You see here, like in the middle of the here. Okay, so here you can see that the hands get to this point. So I'm just measuring by eye, more or less, the proportions of the character, but I will be adjusting them later on. So continuing with what I was saying, I stopped drawing for many years. I mean, because when I started, I finished the career, the animation career. I worked as a teacher, stop motion teacher, for a couple of years, and after that, well, my life changed, and I had to look for you know a regular job as a travel agent in order to pay something. I mean, to pay the mortgage, because I ended up buying a flat. Well, things that didn't go well on the crisis, on that was on 2008, I think. And that didn't end up well. Okay. Oops, no. I'm still getting trouble with the keys, but no problem. Okay. S Y. This is for the feet. He has like a very wide feet, big nails and big toes. So Let's see now. Scale. And actually, well, I'm learning 3D now because, you know, the world changed. Sí, exacto, Marco. Hay que, lo mejor es, o sea, la manera de trabajar según he ido aprendiendo es, bueno, también en tradicional, ¿eh? En tradicional es igual, hay que hacer el blocking general y después ya ir poco a poco dando detalle, pero lo importante son las proporciones generales primero. The most important thing is at the beginning is to focus only and just only in the main proportions, and later on you can actually start adding details. No, let's see if I can. Let's see. There is a tool here that I think it might work. To make the feed flat. No, desde luego que no. A ver, la vida cambia y el mundo cambia y, y hay que adaptarse, hay que adaptarse. Esto también me permite pues hacer cosas que antes pues era más complicado hacer o no más complicado, pero ahora. Pero bueno, esto me permite poder agilizar ciertas cosas de trabajos. Me refiero al 3D, al modelar así en 3D, el poder imprimir en 3D. Y también me permite más libertad también, porque contra más conocimiento, pues más libertad. El que tiene la vena creativa es muy difícil que se apague. Yo la estuve enterrando durante muchos años porque tenía un trabajo extremadamente aburrido, como en oficina y teléfonos y reservas. Y estuve pues muchos años sin hacer absolutamente nada artístico y si tienes un mínimo de creatividad, pues al final sale por alguna parte. Y a mí es que me gusta aprender. Ah, 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 Y también me sirve esto para intentar pues tener más oportunidades, lógicamente. Más conocimiento, pues imagino que más oportunidad. Okay, I'm making the, I'm just, well, making, I'm just adding the shapes, the main shapes for the fingers. Um, I was mentioning that for many years I stayed without making any type of art, because I was working in an office job, and it was really boring. And if you have some creative feelings or creative soul, let's say, it really strikes, and somehow you need to free, to let it go. I mean, to just let it be free somehow. Well, just to, he has uh he has 4 fingers, I think. Yeah. Tú, Marco, haces ya 3D, o sea, ya te dedicas a esto o... A ver. ¿Pero te has rendido de aprender o por las circunstancias de dedicarte a esto? O sea, de dedicarte al 3D y demás. Mm, Pues mira, genial. Estamos entonces en las mismas. Estamos entonces en las mismas. Pues al final por eso he abierto el canal. O sea, este canal lo quiero dedicar a, pues eso, a los que estamos, que queremos aprender juntos y mejorar. para no sentirnos solos. Bueno, pues eso, al final, si poquito a poco vamos practicando y demás, pues al final todo se consigue. Yo pienso así. Por muy difícil que parezca, al final, si tienes motivación y trabajas, lo sacas. Y yo, por ejemplo, bueno, digamos que la experiencia de la escultura tradicional, pues me ayuda mucho porque no me enfrento al tema de, pues de esculpir. Claro, claro, es eso. Al final es un poco la base de todo. El saber tener un mínimo conocimiento sobre arte o anatomía, pues te facilita también mucho las cosas. Dependiendo también de que... No, sí, o sea, es que te tiene que gustar. O sea, yo, por ejemplo, doy clase de escultura presencial tanto a mayores como a niños y hay mucha gente que viene sin haber tocado jamás, nunca, un trozo de arcilla. Y bueno, depende todo de la motivación y de las ganas que quieran, que tengan. Ay, ay. Pero si tienes ganas, puedes. Lo que ocurre es que si tienes una predisposición, eh, te diría innata, pero no sé, no estoy yo muy seguro de que sea innata, sino que bueno, que desde pequeño a lo mejor pues te has dedicado mucho a, a pasar tiempo así. Yo era lo que me gustaba y pasaba el tiempo encerrado en mi habitación pues haciendo monstruitos y modelando con plastilina y... Entonces, bueno, a lo que más tiempo le dedicas, aquí he hecho algo que no sé lo que es. A algo le he dado aquí que no sé lo que es. Animación es más complicado. El tema de animación sí que es más complicado, la verdad. Porque tienes que estudiar y te tiene que gustar también muchas cosas para ir, bueno, pues para hacer una buena animación, vamos. Porque animar un personaje puede hacerlo cualquiera, pero hacer una buena animación no es tan sencillo. Porque necesitas mucho conocimiento, mucha práctica y también estudio. Pero al final es como todo, lo que más... Hay algo aquí que no sé lo que es, ¿eh? Mm, que no me deja seleccionar. Yo creo que he unido... No, No, mira, yo soy autodidacta, ¿eh? Estudié en la escuela, de animación, de dibujos animados, pero a escultura no, a escultura soy autodidacta. Voy a separarlo. Pues haces muy bien, haces muy bien. Yo si quieres acompañarme, pues por aquí estoy, también. No me gusta la mano, pero I'm just... No sé por qué razón me sale este circulito así. Ah, 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 ah. No lo sé. Ahora lo bueno es que tenemos acceso a todo y hay muchísimos recursos disponibles. A ver, algo he debido darle que no me funciona. Y no sé lo que es. Yo gracias a esto, a YouTube, a los canales de YouTube, hay un chico que lo decía al principio del directo, que he encontrado su canal, que tiene muy buen contenido en español, que se llama 3D, escrito 3 como el número, o sea, no en número, sino en letra, 3 D Glasses, como gafas en inglés. Y tiene muy buen contenido de modelado y demás, y de texturizado y todo esto en Blender, que quiero aprender y estoy ahora siguiendo sus tutoriales y demás, porque nunca había hecho un render. Y acabo de hacer el primer render de mi vida con el orco que hice el otro día. Ya lo terminé y acabo de hacerlo. Bueno, bueno. Okay, so let's go with the toes, and again our beloved round cube. Al final, lo que hace falta para cualquier tipo de arte o cualquier tipo de capacitación o de conocimiento es pues dedicarle muchísimo tiempo de práctica y también de disciplina. Ahora las redes están muy llenas del si quieres puedes, pero muchas veces se hace como muy gratuitamente, ¿no? Muy, muy fácilmente, pero es difícil, o sea, es difícil. Pero si algo te gusta, a ver, no. A mí me pasa igual, ¿eh? A mí me pasa igual porque... Sí, eso es, ese es el canal. Está muy guay. Está muy guay, yo estoy aprendiendo mucho. Vamos, lo acabo de descubrir. Y se centra más en... Se centra más en modelado, en modelado de personajes sencillos y demás. Pero es que eso es lo que me hace falta a mí ahora mismo aprender mucho, porque claro, yo estoy acostumbrado a hacer esculturas complicadas, en tradicional, ¿eh? En 3D todavía... Pero lo explica muy bien. Me está fallando el... No sé por qué. Por alguna extraña razón me está fallando esto y no sé por qué. Claro, hombre. Sí, si tú metes a hacer la pieta, pues hay que trabajar muchísimo. Pero es como todo, al final, contra más horas y horas y horas le dediques al estudio de muchas disciplinas, ¿eh? Porque para eso hay que saber mucha anatomía. A ver. Ahora, acabo de descubrir. I just discovered why I was I was having troubles with the selection. For some reason I clicked here and I put this select circle and no, I need to leave it in tweak. I was having a lot of trouble and I didn't know why. Sí, yo te diría que empieces pues esto, con lo básico, con personajes sencillos, con escultura sencilla y después poquito a poco, con cada trabajo vas aprendiendo anatomía, vas aprendiendo... Sí, los Pokémon son bastante más sencillos de hacer así como proyecto. Está muy bien para practicar, sí. Lo del cursor ha sido una locura, que no sabía cómo iba esto. Lo que voy a hacer en el directo de hoy, voy a dejar así un poco el blocking medio y el próximo día continuaré continuaré trabajando en él, ¿sabes? Que posiblemente haga otro directo, pues no lo sé. A lo mejor mañana o pasado. So I was saying that what I'm gonna do is for today's live, I will leave the blocking more or less. And then I will keep working on this guy. On the next session, you know, probably tomorrow or today is Tuesday. Yeah, probably tomorrow I will keep working on this guy on a live session. Oh, it's too big. I didn't. That's too much. For some reason, I don't know why, but still I cannot select. Okay, I see some problems here. And the problems are proportions. Okay, yeah, there are some problems with proportions. And I have to fix it. Okay. Pues puede ser, porque me está molestando mucho. A ver. Y además lo tenía aquí se me había ido. De hecho, como dices tú, voy a ocultarlos. Sí, voy a dejarlo así. Es que también tenía esto en Tweak. Y no es en Tweak, es en Select Box. Y no me dejaba seleccionar. Hay tantos botones. Okay, here I have to set origin to geometry, so I can move these from here. Un poquito así. Vamos a ver. I would always advise you to check the proportions and the pose and everything right here before going into detail, because otherwise you will find a lot of trouble later on to fix it. So the best thing is to spend no matter how much time on fixing the pose, the proportions, the blocking, instead of having to do it later. It is much worse. So before I move to yeah, let's make the detail a little thicker. Also, my keyboard is very, very old, and sometimes it doesn't work properly. So my keyboard and the tablet. The tablet has at least, I don't know, 15, 17 years. So it's normal that sometimes it doesn't work properly. let's just make a little anatomy right there. Ha funcionado muy bien, lo que me has dicho, Aurelio. Esto, Marco, muchas gracias. Es que todavía no tengo muy bien yo los controles. Bueno. All right. The idea is to just have a very rough concept or very rough proportions on this guy before moving to another stage. And I still need some adjustments because I'm not really happy with the overall look, but hey, that's the process. I mean, just going over it and over it and over it until you get to the point in which you are at least content with the overall look. Okay, I know here the arms, the hand is thicker, the feet, but for now I will leave it like this, a little bit more skinny, and then I will add the more muscles and that overall look. Like he's more not bulky or muscular, but he's more he has a thick skin with the scales and everything, so probably I will keep it this way. So let's go and add mirror. For some reason here I think it's not symmetrized. Okay. There we go. So let's generate mirrors to these objects like that. Okay, I know there is a way. On doing it all together, but because I don't want to join the parts yet, not yet. I just want to check how it looks on a general view before you see here, for example, the legs are too close together. So I need to take everything individually just yet. No rushing. Here, the feet as well. I need to rotate. Yeah, definitely I need to rotate the whole thing before. Let's separate the legs a little bit. Right there. All right, let's see now. Okay. Okay, so I think I will leave it right here. It's been 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe. I don't know. No, 1 hour and a half. Probably that's enough for today. I don't want to, to make this video too long. There is something here that it's not properly. Oops. Yeah, there's an issue here because it's not symmetrical. And that is something that I need to fix. Here, you see, here's not symmetrical, not here. So probably I will need to fix that before moving on. But that will be on the next session. that. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Those watching. Muchas gracias, Marco, por estar ahí. Genial, pues sí, pues esta semana comparto cómo quedó el orco. Espera, de hecho voy a guardar aquí, que no he guardado. Y compartiré cómo ha quedado el orco. Muchas gracias por suscribirte, te lo agradezco un montón. Y nada, mañana seguramente siga con este personaje. Ahora voy a estudiar un poquito. Em, y nada, a ver qué tal va mañana. Vamos a dejarlo así. Voy a mirar a ver cómo hacer lo del tema de la simetría para dejarlo completamente simétrico bien, que todavía no sé muy bien cómo hacerlo. Y mañana seguimos. Thank you very much for watching. I will keep studying a little bit today and to see how can I fix these bugs here, like this asymmetrical pieces that I don't want them to be like that. I want to be everything because I think it's not exactly on the center of the world. So that's why I'm not making I'm not having the symmetry correctly. So I will see you tomorrow. I will keep working on that, and I will share also how the org turned out this week. Thank you very much, and bye bye.